Stream Elements bot running PAL.
see? It was me, Limpy Pete, and Phil the Crab. Managed to get ourselves locked and safe after a weekend of nature calling. The stench in there knocked the clerk on his back when he opened the door, and we managed to escape. Neither Pete nor Phil was really cut out for running. They got picked up at the end of town and hanged the next day, which seemed harsh to me.
Many of the locals swear by, known as the Gray Man. Many locals claim they have seen the Gray Man, and some go as far as to say that any time the Gray Man has been spotted, a hurricane has swept through the island shortly after. All sightings of the Gray Man have been on the coast. There are many pictures online which have allegedly caught the Gray Man, but this one video captured by a Coast Guard surveillance camera captures a strange gray apparition moving down the boardwalk. This was captured by the Hurricane Florence. hotel in Georgia, the Riverview Hotel. As you know, this is where we went to, this place that the video you're about to see. It's a haunted hotel. It was made in like 1916 by 3 women who had it built, and then they ran it, and they obviously eventually passed away. And then I guess the sightings started happening after they started passing away. People would see a woman in the hallway, and stuff would move, stuff would happen, and people would say, hey, that's the girl I saw. The pictures on the wall is the woman I saw. His plan was to set up a camcorder in the room while he slept and try to capture any paranormal footage. Unbeknownst to him until after his visit, a visitor had recently died in that exact room he stayed in. Before even setting up his camcorder, strange things already started to occur, like the fan turning on and off, and the bathroom door shutting on its own. My fan had shut off and turned back on. See that? Now the fan and the light are both plugged in behind the bed, and they're connected. So that shuts them both off. You hear the fan shut off? And the fan by itself is turned off, I want to say, maybe 2 times, 2 or 3 times. The bathroom door over there, it's closed. Now, I mean a little bit. I mean, it's fully closed. Now, the reason it's open now is because I thought maybe a breeze, maybe something. There's no windows open. I got nothing going on. That thing right there.
It's 10:53 now. So
it's closed right now, guys.
Smell what?
Just moved a little bit. So it just. See that? There's no one in here with me. Completely alone.
There's cops outside our driveway looking for the guy described to somebody.
There's no one here, guys. I'm using the front facing the camera, so it's kind of hard to see. But you can see.
Come here.
Watch.
I got
Watch.
you, man. Now stop yelling. Oh, shit. Hey.
It doesn't close by itself. Then at night, after checking the footage the next morning, you can see things were just as strange overnight.
Oh, get fucked up. Oh, shit, set up. I got it. Cool. Okay. I want to give me a stealth kill. Alright? You can't have all the goddamn fun. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Can I get a...
Not only the chair, but also the entire bed moves. He decides he's not going back to
Ah,
sleep.
shit!
Whether this was an elaborate hoax or truly a haunted hotel room is up to you to
Hey!
decide.
Fuck you! I don't know how to do it. It didn't prompt me.
It's the story everyone's heard 100 times already. A house nestled in the Waterloo town of Amityville, which will forever be lost, is known as the Amityville horror phenomenon. On November 13th, 1974, the estate was the scene of a mass murder. Ronald J. DeFeo Jr., who was 23 at the time, shot and killed with a rifle his entire family while they were asleep, which included his parents and 4 siblings. 13 months later, Luke's family purchased the 5-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom home at a drastically reduced price of $80,000. They only lasted 28 days before leaving it due to strange phenomena.
But
Including
please,
George
Butch,
Lutz, the
just
father,
shut
waking
up.
up at 3 a.m. every morning, which was around the time Ron
to fire
DeFeo
me.
carried out his murders.
Oh, you
And the
you
youngest
can
daughter,
keep
Missy,
your job,
beginning
but
to
they'll
speak to an
fire me,
imaginary young
and they've
entity
got
in the
every right
house.
to fire me, cause I'm
Camera
the
investigation
idiot
was
who
conducted of the
employed
house,
you.
and out
Oh,
of all the
look.
pictures taken,
Yes.
one stood out the most.
Are you a
The
moron,
boy in this
partner?
picture is commonly thought to represent the youngest DeFeo family member who was murdered in the house, and also the entity that Missy had been
This idiot
communicating with.
right here. just let the most notorious con man in the whole goddamn state
out of all the
walk
pictures
clean
taken,
out of a cell,
one stood
clean
out the
out,
most.
and not a shot
The boy in
fired.
this picture is commonly thought to
Now,
represent the youngest DeFeo family member
get him back
who was
to
murdered
us.
in the house, and also
You'll
the
have to
entity
pay.
that Missy had been communicating with.
Good.
Was murdered in the
Now,
house.
see what I figured.
And out of all the pictures
I
taken,
figured
one stood
set
out
it
the
on
most.
down to Pike's Basin,
The
so
boy in this picture
you go
is
down the
commonly
canyon,
thought to represent the
and you
youngest
get him,
DeFeo family member
and I'm gonna
who
beat
was
this
murdered in
poor
the
dumb
house,
bastard
also
with
the
a
entity
stick,
that Missy had been
and I'll try and
communicating
join
with.
you on the other side. Come on.
This is another video uploaded by a YouTuber who decided to venture out alone into an allegedly haunted abandoned building. This time, a house in a rural part of Japan, seemingly in the middle of the woods. While scoping the perimeter of the house, the cameraman is suddenly startled by this. A hand can be seen grabbing the corner of the house, causing the man to flee. Even after this, though, a hand can be seen grabbing the corner of the house, causing the man to flee. Even after this, though, apparently the cameraman is still determined enough to enter the house to continue with the investigation, against anyone's better judgment. Shortly after entering the basement, this is what the camera catches. Cameraman was clearly being stalked by someone in this house. I know that's a mystery. Some reactions to the video even suggest that it may have been a ghost of someone formerly living there.
Hey, JT.
Is that better? Can you hear me now? My mic was not.
Yeah.
How's that dead teaching?
I love the game. I'm just trying to figure out how to play it now.
Hey, is that your brother playing music in the background or is that you?
That's not me at the YouTube video.
Oh, okay. Can you turn that down just a smidgen?
I mean, it's in front of me. I just turn it off.
Sorry, bud.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Are you streaming that right now?
For right now, yeah, I'm about to. Right now, I am. I was thinking about it and not doing it at the same time.
Well,
okay, I just got killed by I don't know what, but get to the outlaw and they told me to rope somebody. I roped somebody. Yeah, I died. Nah, must have.
Nah. Guaranteed. Well, right now I'm in the middle of playing. I kind of fell asleep.
You're fine.
Chair with my PlayStation on, so I'm in the middle of doing a mission on my game. So
Yeah, I see if you found I like, is he still there? He's in the same place like for almost 3 minutes now.
I've been sitting in the same place, the same loading screen for like the last fucking.
Help deliver the outlaw to the police
There you
chief.
go. You're playing the actual story mission, or are you playing the online?
No, I'm playing online. I'm just doing these little missions to get my level up. Plus, I'm just trying to. I want to play more online than just Because I want to like this game more than Grand Theft Auto. I'm not being murdered as much as I thought I was going to get murdered in this game.
Well, I was going to say, GTA
Horse has been
is all the toxic, or all the toxic players are. And most of the toxic players that are on there are kids.
So apparently either the outlaw got away or they killed my horse. I can't whistle for my horse at this time. I don't know what the fuck I know my horse then.
Hey.
So I gotta run for who knows how long still. Let's go back. Oh, you son of a bitch. I can see how this game is fun. I can see how it's fun though. There's missions that I know that I can do without getting F'd by random players. Keep moving. My horse can't be caught either, so we gotta just keep running. Huh? I know, I bitches, please. Just a little mission. Hmm? What do you mean? Livin'?
11.
I understand what you're saying at all. Nope. We need up to. I think he's dead. Oh, I see him.
I got a bitch.
Yeah, dude, get that thing.
It's B. Alright, I just gotta walk over and hit B on this motherfucker. Oh shit. Shit! I couldn't get through these fucking. Come on, motherfucker. Come on! It takes so long to shoot this bitch. There you go. There you go. I couldn't walk through the damn crate. Come on, bitch.
Make me some work.
Make me some too, won't you? Can you? Eh? Hmm? Oh.
Make me something too.
If we lived with you, we would. Oh, that's why we couldn't.
Let me go. I've got money.
I've got money. I've got
And I'll
money.
pay.
I'll
Pay
pay.
a lot. Hey, here's an idea. Take my hat. Put it on the dead guy over there. You take him in as me. I go free, and you get rich. Oh, and I won't kill anybody else. I swear. I'm reformed. I'm a changed man. Please, Please, I'm begging you, set me free. Have a heart.
What are we gonna do? This?
On.
Yeah, that's release time.
Think about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Take me in then. You're too dumb to know a good deal when you hear one.
on adventures. They're allowed to leave. So we'll deliver him to the chief. We're not gonna let him get away. You made a horrible choice. Oh. Hell of a choice or not, your ass is gonna die apparently you killing too many people. Ah, JT. The campaign, I mean, the game is nice, but I know what the frickin' do.
Are you too good to take my money? You try and be a saint then.
Okay,
And see
I
if
gotta
it
get my
goes
horse.
well. You'll get greedy or you'll get careless. They always do. And if you don't, I hope someone comes along and locks you up for doing nothing. I didn't even escape from that jail. I was released by the deputy. After I set him right on some things, I'm an unfortunate victim of circumstance. And now I'm a victim of some self-righteous idiots, too. It's not particularly fair. I've been in my share of jail cells, but they never keep me very long. Take that as a threat if you want to. Please feel free to add the hashtag publication.
So you got him? Good. Real good.
Look.
Put him up on my horse there.
I didn't do
There's
nothing.
the money I promised you. It's nice seeing you again, buddy.
Name your price.
It's gonna be even nicer
I've got money.
watching you die.
I've got a lot of money. Just name your price and I'll make you rich.
Oh, dude, get quiet. Come on, boy. See you later.
They must be looking for somebody. How's it going? Looking for someone. That's probably why he asked you about his description.
Hold on, it says I like top of my ass. Hold on a minute.
This sound is not available in your country? Guess what? TikTok doesn't bypass by that. Here's what you do. Step 1. Notice that video is not private. About your viewing. Step 2. Go ahead and press upload button. Step 3. Go ahead and hit that upload button. Step 4. Go ahead and choose a video you want to upload. Step 5. Go ahead and hit that next button. I don't know what happened with my screenshot, but step 6. Go ahead and hit that sound button. Why is that sound? Happy choose that sound. Volume 0. Soundtrack 0, not original. The next button. Inside like
Okay. I guess we're running on our yard, so trying to the cops can find him. No good trespassers. There's people driving around in white vans around here, stealing kids and raping them or whatever. So they're trying to look for a guy in some kind of he's in a description. He's in a he's wearing a hat. He had to describe the guy he's seen. He said he didn't have a hat at all. He didn't see no hat guy. So apparently they're gonna be here for a little bit looking for a guy that's been walking through here because they know they've been getting called. Anytime we told them they didn't come through here, so they're gonna park here for a little while and just see if he comes out. Because only way he's gonna be hiding is in that woods they're doing, or he's hiding on the end of the road because they also catch him running across the street. We got apparently I don't know, we got 2 yard driveway. Could be something by the road down. I don't know what exactly the guys are, but there could possibly be some by the Dollar General where if he tries to run out of the woods, they'll be able to catch him. I don't know for sure. All I know is there's a guy walking on my property, which is not uncommon at all. It's not uncommon to see people trespassing. It's not an uncommon thing.
For my friend Ryan's 21st birthday, I threw him a surprise party at my house. I invited all of our friends in our group, plus some acquaintances and friends of friends who were brought along. My parents weren't home for the night, so it worked out nicely. The peak of the night was when Ryan walked in the door and all of us got to scream surprise. It was a Friday night, so mostly everyone drank a decent amount. I tried not to get too drunk, just so I could stay alert in case anyone was doing something dumb in my parents' house. We had cake and other desserts set up for Ryan, too. I did a lot of walking around offering cake and beers to everyone, even people I'd never met before, including one guy with long blonde hair and a football shirt sitting on my couch, and some dude who looked a few years older sitting on my grandma's old rocking chair that she gave to my mom. I whispered into Ryan's ear at some point that half these random dudes that our friends brought over looked either kind of creepy or odd. He agreed with me a bit over-enthusiastically, but that's probably because he was a lot drunker than I was. The night progressed and everyone got drunker, and everyone was doing increasingly silly and dumb things. The guy who was still in the rocking chair started to hum a song really loudly and obnoxiously. The rest of us just watched and found it hilarious for some reason. Then the guy with the long blonde hair started to sing a completely different song, and everyone else kind of just joined along. It was a room full of drunk 20-something-year-olds singing very loudly. It was a fun time, but eventually it had to end. People started leaving one by one as they sobered up. A couple of people stayed the night because they were too drunk to drive, including Ryan and our friend Sean. I slept in the living room with them. We left the TV on, with the movie The Hangover on in the background. I suddenly thought to ask the two, who were those two guys who had been in the living room on the couch and in the rocking chair most of the night? Sean said the guy with the long blonde hair was a friend of one of our other friends, but as far as the guy in the rocking chair, neither of them had a clue. I decided to text everyone in the group chat we had made prior to the surprise party to find out who was friends with this creepy dude in the rocking chair. One by one, our friends said they had no idea. It seemed everyone assumed he knew someone there, but apparently that wasn't the case. I was waiting on 2 more friends to answer, but I was pretty sure one of them had to have known him. Anyway, Sean and Ryan fell asleep quickly, so I decided to go to sleep too. I woke up an hour later though, I guess to the sound of the TV. I checked my phone, which was sitting on my chest. There were a bunch of texts from the group chat. To put it short, every single person in the group chat said they had no idea who that was. I sat up to let that sink in better. Some random, creepy-looking older dude snuck into my house and hid in plain sight for hours. I suddenly looked around the living room, lit up by the glow of the TV. I felt as if my entire house was unsafe, and that we weren't alone. I quietly stepped out from the living room towards the kitchen. I went over to the tiny hall that separates the kitchen from the 3 bedrooms on the first floor, still using the glow from the TV in the living room as my light
You
switched
got
to
to help
navigate.
me. I can't help
Because I
you,
didn't want to
mister.
draw
That's
attention,
way
I
out of
guess.
my jurisdiction. My
I stepped
job
into
is
the
stopping
hall
folks from
and
getting
froze.
shot on these streets. You know
I was
that.
pretty sure I
My
could see something.
My job is stop these folks getting shot on these streets.
They'll do terrible things to
I took a
you.
couple
Got
steps
to
forward,
help me.
and it became
Maybe
more clear
these
that there
people
was a
can help.
person standing there at the end of the hall.
Them?
And to make it even
Sure.
worse,
Why
I
not?
heard a faint,
Most lost,
low,
kidnapped
cackling
folks
kind
are
of
found
laugh
by
from the far
bounty
end of the
hunters and
hall.
such like. Will you help? I'll
I
pay.
slowly backed away
Handsomely.
without acting phased at all. Meanwhile,
Wonderful.
I felt like my heart dropped
Wonderful.
to my stomach.
Yeah, Allison is the
I got back
sweetest
to the
girl.
living room and
Quite
shook
a
my
bit
2
younger
friends
than me,
awake.
you'll see. But
I whispered to them
better
that
that
someone
way
was
for
in the house
wives.
with us.
I found. But they
I
took
got
her.
on the phone with
The
the police
outlaws.
and talked as
I
low as
believe.
I could into the
Up-
phone so that the woman
up to
on the
Twin
other end
Rock.
could still hear me.
Thank you. Thank
As
you.
I was on the phone, I saw the creepy
Thank
guy
you.
from earlier, the guy who was on the rocking chair all night,
Okay.
suddenly walk
4
out to the living
Yankees.
room, look at us sitting there, passed us, and walked out the front door. I was literally frozen. I think my friends were too. I told the 911 operator that the intruder just left my house. She said lock all the doors and we should be fine. The cop came by for a few minutes just to check in. After he left, my friends and I found a trail of blood stains on the carpet in the hallway. The stains led to the end of the hall, where I saw him standing. Then it just stopped. Needless to say, no sleep was had that night. I'm sure we all have those memories from our childhood that make us uncomfortable to think about. How we were so young and innocent and ignorant to something bad that was about to happen. I was in the first grade. It was either a Friday or Saturday night. All I know is we didn't have school the next day. My friend's mom set up a little party over there at the local bowling alley. All his friends and their parents were there. We were sectioned off into different lanes to play with different groups. I wasn't having a lot of fun maybe because I stunk at bowling. Still do to this day. I remember complaining and crying to my mom that I didn't want to play anymore. And I think one of the kids started taking my turn for me. There was a back room sectioned off for the party with a bunch of snacks, sweets, and sodas. So while my mom was talking to some of the other parents, I think that's when I snuck to that back room to fill my stomach with cupcakes and other sweets. There was a door leading to the
He
outside
sent
in
you,
this room.
didn't he? He sent
Led
you.
to the back of the
Well,
building. I
I'm not
guess.
coming. I can't go
The
back
next
to
thing
him.
I remember
Word
was the
and love.
moment a man was standing at the doorway
Leave
telling
us
me to
be.
come outside and check something out.
Look, I'll give you all we have. It ain't
To
much,
this
but
day,
it's
it
something.
still makes me
help us
cringe,
escape from
thinking
here.
back and remembering that I
please.
actually
I'm
listened
not
to the random
going
man
back.
and went out there.
Cliff, you swore.
Upon
You
stepping
swore I
outside,
wouldn't have
the
to
man
go
knelt
back.
down to
They'll
my
have to kill
level
me to
so
get
that
to
we
you.
were face to face. Then he pointed at a truck that was running maybe
Have a
5
heart.
yards away.
Please.
I remember he said he had the rest of the sweets and snacks in the back of his truck, and he needed help unloading it. He also offered to give me a $20 reward if I helped him. Now, I'm sure in my 6-year-old mindset, I was thinking about how cool I'd look, and how jealous all the other kids would be. I followed the man to his truck. He opened the back door for me, and pointed at a big black plastic bag sitting in his back seat. I climbed into the truck, and the next thing I remember was the horrific, ear-piercing scream of a woman. It was my mom, standing at the back doorway of the bowling alley, screaming my name over and over. I ran to my mom, grabbed me, and held me tight
Think you're gonna help
as I
us.
heard the sound of tires skidding out,
Thank you.
followed by a truck
Thank you.
speeding away.
Wagon's outside.
I turned to
Money
look,
there, too.
and
You
the
will
truck
send
was
men to
already
watch for
gone.
people. They'll know you're trying to help us.
My mom was in tears, scolding me. A few other parents and kids came out, and it turned into a huge scene. It was a traumatizingly embarrassing experience for me. The bowling alley had to shut operations down, and it had to become short. I've asked my mom about this story so many times. She said the police arrived after my dad picked me up. My mom told the police everything I told her. She also got a decent look at the man and his truck, so she gave a description to the police as well. Unfortunately, nothing was ever heard as far as the police catching him.
Sorry.
All I have to say is, if any of you are parents, burn the phrase, "don't talk to strangers," into your kids' heads. family as we usually did for any of our kids' birthdays, and let him invite all of his friends too. We live in rural New Jersey, so our backyard connects to forest on two sides. We also have a pretty big property, which allowed us to space out a bunch of tables on the grass with food and refreshments. The little party went into the night. Most of our guests left, so the closer family and some of our friends stayed late. It was probably 8 o'clock. The mosquitoes were out in full force, so I decided to run over to the shed at the far end of the backyard by the woods to fetch the TV torches. I grabbed like 6 torches and set them on the grass and hurried back into the wood. While I was in the shed, I heard steps in the woods. I stopped what I was doing to take a look out there, but honestly, it was just too dark to see out into the woods. After finding the view, I went back to the party while everything else was on the pitch torches into the woods. The 6 torches gave off a decent amount of light, marking in the sea the rest of the houses. There were about 6 kids that were in the myself. They all wanted to play hide and seek in the woods. My wife and I allowed it, just making sure to tell them to stay close to the tree line. My son and his friends went to play their little game in the woods, which left the rest of us to sit in peace for a little bit. It was a solid 15 minutes of talking with relatives, hearing the kids laughing and yelling in their distance out in the woods. But all of a sudden, the yelling turned to screams, concerning sounding screams from the kids. All of us looked at each other, sitting concerned. The kids one by one came running out of the woods, saying that there's something in there. We don't have bears or any big predatory animals around here, so that was not the first thing we assumed it to be. I told all the kids to stay near the patio area. My brother Dom and I, being the biggest one there, decided to go investigate. We took a couple flashlights and off we went into the pitch black woods. The only sounds we heard around us were crickets and other night noise. So we went deeper. That's when we started to hear something else. It sounded like an animal at first, but as we followed the sound to get closer, the sound started to become more human-like. We continued to walk. Immediately, we both had the feeling that we were being watched, like stalked. I put my arm out to stop Dom. Standing in the silence now, the best way I could describe the sound we were hearing was a moaning, angry kind of sound. It sounded human, but it was a bizarre sound. Then, a few cracks of the leaves on the ground ahead of us. We aimed our lights over there, and there was someone or something behind the tree. The moaning sound stopped. Tom stepped forward and called out. What happened next was textbook horror.
Why won't you leave us alone? How many more of them we gotta kill? He'll never leave us alone. He'll keep saying you kidnapped me until some other fool comes and kills you. Or me, or both of us.
No, I'm sure it could be heard for miles.
We'll run. Somewhere
Tom and I turned and mixed it back to the property.
Australia.
We waved at everyone to go inside when we made it back. Tom got on the phone with the sheriff's department.
Being a decent human
probably
being.
a wild animal.
Tell him we drowned.
We wanted to
Or got hit
insist
by a
it was
train.
human.
Tell him to go hang
We
himself.
honestly couldn't.
Tell him whatever you want. Just
To this day,
let us
don't know
go.
who or what we saw and heard in those woods.
Isn't it
But it
also
was definitely
romantic?
stalking us and the kids we were planning to see. That scream we heard just didn't sound
Okay,
human to
I
us.
decided to not kill Clift. Because that was a dick move to do to me. Probably wasn't the right thing to do to him, but it sounded okay. I'm not telling you right now about a train, honestly. I'm gonna tell him we just tied him up, we tied him with a rope and put him on the train tracks. That's what the lot of guys just tell him we did it, so.
In peaceful streets.
Give you my money, fool.
My girlfriend Casey also lived 2 blocks away, so I could
We're
rent
not
to her
bringing
house
your
on
daughter
Sunday.
back. She wants to stay with Cliff.
One Thursday night during break, when I had nothing to do, I
Didn't
started
kidnap
walking
anyone.
to Casey's house. It was on the later side of the night, but I didn't
Did they still here?
matter.
Yeah, I got food around
But pretty soon,
Okay.
I thought I could start hearing
Where you
voices
going?
around me.
trash
When I
stuff.
say around me, I mean mostly behind me. First time I heard it, it was the
Now I'm gonna go see Harvey in Blackwater.
I turned my head to look for a second without stopping. I just started to
Gotta
walk
go
up the
see
stairs.
Harvey in
When I got to the
Blackwater.
next block, I heard another noise, a twig or a small stick cracking. I stopped this time and turned around. All I saw was the empty street and the bushes that lined up along each property to separate the sidewalks from people's those properties. Basically next to the street was a wall of bushes. I didn't see anyone or anything that could be making these weird sounds. I picked up the pace even more, and I was reaching the home stretch to Casey's house. Of course, there was another sound again, this time more like footsteps. Quick, light footsteps. I turned again without stopping.
Wait, I'm off, Hunter.
No one.
I know, I'm gonna have the mission.
I could see Casey's house.
Hunter.
I'm going to talk to him, getting off this. I'm going to talk to him right now. I'm fast.
Get my stream schedule out!
Around the bushes surrounding her driveway and stepped on her.
About 10 seconds.
I noticed
Tell
her
me
staring
you
at me
half
with
mile or
big
two.
smiles.
No, I'm going to fast travel.
And I waved
It'll
back.
be 30 minutes
Then
late.
she asked me, was that guy
It's a fast travel. And
Don't matter,
I
30 minutes
turned
late.
around and saw a fully grown man
all I get stream, we'll get over
10
it.
feet back of me. I screamed and ran for the door and started pounding on it.
Doesn't mean you have the any views anyway, so what's the point? You're trying to get 30 minutes late. You'll be fine.
Casey's mom opened
If
the
they want to watch you, they'll come
Going
find
to
you.
be an hour
door
late.
and slammed the door.
I think they're going to be an hour late.
Late.
I was out of breath and felt like my heart was beating
Because
1,000
of
beats a
my
minute.
brother.
Okay.
Casey's mom hugged me, asked a few questions.
Then I'm gonna report that comment, and you're gonna be in bridge. That's better.
Casey's mom let me
Cause I'm not gonna be out. You're gonna be 20 seconds late. Cause
It's already 11:30. I'm supposed to be 11 out. 30 minutes ago.
then what you just said was a lie.
So basically, when I'm done, you get done with your shit, it's gonna be an hour late.
Now all I gotta do is go to Blackwater, talk to Harvey. Okay, then it's an hour to hour late.
My sister was playing video games upstairs.
And I gotta talk to Mr. Harvey.
I usually enjoyed stormy nights like this because it made me feel
I gotta talk to him and get some information.
relaxed until there was a monstrous bang.
And I gotta hang my viewers for one thing.
There was someone outside my window, but the large amount of rain pouring down the window kind of blurred his face. He started pounding at my window. It sounded like he was screaming for help. I opened the window just a crack, and he screamed in, "Let me in, I'm hurt." The rain was so loud I had to scream at him to come around front, then I shut my window. I ran outside to the living room to tell my dad that some man who seems to be in distress is screaming for help outside. And then came the knocks and shouts for help outside our front door. My dad was about to open the front
Oh, this son of a bitch right here
door. I said,
again.
"Wait," because I wasn't sure if it was a good
The
idea.
bearded wonder.
Then the phone rang. On the TV, it displayed the caller ID of our next door neighbor. My dad ran to pick it up. When I heard him say "no fucking way," I knew something was wrong. He hung up the phone and said stay away from the door. He didn't explain why. He just went to the window to peek at the front stoop. There is where he said he saw a guy crouched down, pounding on the door, holding some kind of large, sharp tool. My dad yelled through the front door at the man to go away before the cops get here. Then he actually got on the phone with the cops. Eventually the man outside gave up, and he disappeared the next time we checked. When my dad was on the phone with the neighbor, he told my dad that he saw some homeless looking guy rummaging through his shed and came out with a large chopping axe. The cops found the crazed man wandering around the streets, and it made it in the newspaper a few days later.
Like I always say, you need to earn some money and
I like the
stay out of trouble.
what's his name, Harvey,
Go see Marshall Davis.
but the bearded wonder,
He's in the living room watching my favorite cartoon.
he's like the innocent bastard from killing innocent
I
folks.
could hear my mom calling my name from downstairs.
Go bad.
I called back,
Bad
but
men.
she didn't answer,
go
so I
good.
guess she couldn't hear me.
But the marshal will see
I
you.
heard her call me again, so I went down to
But the marshal, the one that he came at the marshal and got me away so I can leave from hell.
She didn't answer. I didn't know where she could be calling me from. But one thing was for certain, though. She wasn't in the basement. I started going back up the stairs, but before I even got to the top stair, I heard my mom's voice again from down in the basement calling my name. I looked down into the pitch blackness. I ran back up to the top step, turned on the lights, and walked halfway back down, peeking into the basement. I didn't see my mom anywhere down there. Suddenly, I got a huge rush of horror. I ran up the stairs basically crying for my mom. She came rushing down the stairs from upstairs.